Dancing at the Museum. Today we're looking at Springtime by Claude Monet. We're going to take the next 6 minutes to do the relaxation together, and then we will look at the painting. This is how we always start our sessions after we've all said hello to one another and checked in and see how we all are. We sit in a chair and we take 5 minutes to relax, to put some very gentle music on and arrive into our bodies, arrive into perhaps moving a little bit more slowly than usual, letting our busy minds still a little bit, and preparing ourselves to look at the paintings in an embodied way. So, take a moment to make sure you're sitting comfortably. Make sure there's nothing that's in the way around your feet or on your lap. For this first bit, it might be nice just to take your glasses off and put them somewhere near so that you can find them again easily when we finish the relaxation. And remember, this time is for you. This is for you to enjoy, to relax, and we're going to do it together. So here we go. Okay, so let's begin. We're going to take the next 4 minutes to sit comfortably, to relax before we begin to look at our painting today. And there's no right way of doing this or wrong way. It's simply about enjoying, relaxing, enjoying the music, taking the moment to slow down. So make sure your back is supported by the chair. Make sure both feet are resting on the ground. And bring your hands to your lap. One hand on each thigh. So very slowly we're going to begin to move our hands along our thighs, keeping the bones of the fingers in contact with the bones of the thighs. Bringing your hands towards you and then slowly stroking your hands away. This is really good for helping ourselves relax. Letting your breath come gently, easily. See if you can bring your hands to a stop. And just take a bit of movement into your fingers, as if you're playing the piano very slowly. And just take that bit of movement into your wrists. Not really thinking about it, just letting your wrists and your hands move to the music. Again, there's no right, there's no wrong. Do whatever feels comfortable. Lovely. And then we're going to take our elbows, lifting them up at the sides slowly and stretching out our arms. Reaching out to either side of us, just letting our breath come gently, softly, bringing the hands back down to the lap. And we're going to do that again. Lifting our elbows out to the side, floating them up, and then stretching out the arms. That's it. And then slowly bringing our hands back to our laps. We're going to take one hand and let that hand float up, slowly like a feather, reaching high above us, or as high as feels comfortable. And then again, floating that hand back down to your lap. And the other hand floats up, reaching as far above as you can go. Perhaps reaching for the sky. bringing that hand back down again, softly, gently. Bring both your hands together and just give them a slow, soft rub. And then bring the palms of your hands to your eyes. Rest your eye sockets right into your hands as if you're leaning forward into a warm nest. And taking your fingertips, begin to massage your forehead. Softly feeling the bones of the face. And then taking your fingers to the temples of the face and finding the cheekbones. And then moving the fingers along down to the jawbone. And slowly bringing those hands down along the front of the throat, down towards the heart. Just resting both hands over the heart for a moment. And then continuing with the hands down over the belly, right back to where we began. Hands in the lap. Shoulders relaxed. Just bring your shoulders for one final movement back up to your ears and then relax them back down. Lovely. Let your breath come slowly, easily, and rest. And when you're ready, we're going to open our eyes and we're going to begin to look at our first painting. So now we invite you to turn off your phone and to settle yourself in a comfortable position. Take the time to ensure nothing is in the way of you sitting or lying comfortably. All you need to do now is follow along, join in and enjoy. You may have a printed copy of the painting near you, or you may well be looking at the painting on a screen. Make sure you can see the painting well. Make sure you are comfortable. Enjoy this first moment of looking at the painting. What do you see? What do you notice? What catches your attention? Spend a little time with what catches your attention. Ask yourself, why am I drawn immediately to this place in the painting? And now, let's take another step into looking more fully and noticing more. I like to start in the top left-hand corner of the picture and let my eyes slowly move across the painting, from side to side, taking in the colours and textures that are interwoven across the sky. Then we slowly move our eyes down the picture, through the delicate, lacy canopy of the trees, taking in the changes of colour and the changes of light. As our eyes move slowly towards the bottom of the painting, we see bands of different colours. The brush strokes of paint have been applied in different directions to create variations in the landscape and to create a sense of depth in the painting. Take a moment to look at how the artist has painted the trunks and branches of the trees, Notice the colours he has chosen. As our eyes come to settle at the bottom of the painting, in the dappled greens of the grass, we find two people sitting together, deep in conversation. What are they wearing? How are they sitting together? You might want to think about their body language. I'd like to suggest that they are not aware that we are looking at them. What time of the day and which season has the artist captured in this painting? Noticing the day, noticing the season, what does this suggest to you, the viewer? What is this a painting of? Is this a scene that you are familiar with? Who do you think the two people are? Does looking closely at the clothes they are wearing and the way they are sitting together tell us anything more about them? How old might they be? What might their relationship be? And let's think about where the artist has positioned himself. Is he outside with them, under the trees, or is he looking out from a window? Imagine you have just walked into this painting. Is the grass warm and soft around your feet, or is it cool and damp? What does the air feel like? Do you feel warm or cold? What can you smell and hear? Do you feel you would like to sit on the grass with the two people and listen to what they are saying? Perhaps join in their conversation? Or would you rather quietly wander into the painting to find what else there is to discover? Perhaps a stream trickling past? Or might you stop to pick some flowers? And if you do, what do they smell like? Let's finish our looking by describing this painting in our minds to someone who has never seen it before. What qualities would you say this painting has? Is it peaceful? Is it relaxing? Is it inviting? Would you take this painting home to hang in your home? And where might you put it? So this painting was painted by Claude Monet, who was born in 1840 and lived till 1926. It's called Springtime, and it was painted in 1886. Monet was born in Paris in 1840, and his family moved to Le Havre, a port town on the North French coast, when he was a young boy. He was 18 years old when he met the painter Boudin, a seascape artist who painted outside. Boudin encouraged Monet to paint in the open air. The invention of tubes of oil paint in the 1840s helped to revolutionize painting, allowing artists to paint outside directly and not just in their studios. Monet and many of his contemporaries became interested in the fleeting changes of light and colour. They are known as the French Impressionists. The painting Springtime is a fine example of Monet's Impressionist style. In it, he captures a view of the orchard in his own garden at Giverny, just north of Paris. Monet and his family moved into the house in 1883, and he lived there for over 40 years and created a beautiful garden with his family, which he painted again and again. The two figures sitting on the grass in the foreground of the painting are his own son Jean and his stepdaughter Suzanne. Thank you for joining us. Good to have another painting familiar to us. Good to have moved and relaxed a bit and listened to some music. Thank you.